Alright guys, today we are working on this truck again. We're going to take the condenser off of it, lay it off to the side, take the air-to-air off of it. We're going to clean the air-to-air and the radiator out, cleaned up good in between here, because this thing, we had to go to Kansas this week, and we had to go up 49 up in Arkansas, and there's some pretty big old hills, and this thing didn't get hot, but it also didn't run cool neither. We had to really watch the temp on that one, so we're going to get started on this. And first we got to take these shrouds off right here on the side. They never put the bottom ones back on, or the side ones, so that'll make it a little bit easier. But these things, they can be a pain because all these bolts and everything get rusty, and it can turn into more of a project than you really want sometimes. So let's get started here. Alrighty. Oh, that one's already out. Cool. My bolt tray is already taken right now over there with my parts for my motor, so we're just gonna have to do this, use a PTO cover for a bolt holder. Alright, now that the shrouds are off, we can go ahead and take our condenser off here. You can see it's full of bugs and everything. And I don't know, if you got a truck that's got air-to-air and condenser and everything on it, this should be part of like preventive maintenance, because like what we'll probably see in here is just like a solid wall of dirt and wet grain dust and everything in there. So we'll take this bolt out right here and undo these 4 bolts. We'll spin this thing around and lay it up top. Alright, so we got the condenser out of the way. As you can see, this is just what I'm talking about. I'm sure the radiator is going to look like the same thing. So next thing's next is to get the air-to-air off of here. We'll start by taking all these boots off both sides. Got 2 bolts on each side, and this thing will just lay off. Whew. This is a whole lot easier if you got somebody helping you. I don't have that option today. Well, I got my helper with me, but he ain't big enough to do this. Alright, got one boot off here. See if we can break this thing loose. Maybe a little bit more. See if we can get this one a little bit loose. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. These 1/2 inch. Yeah, they are. There we go. Put that up there. All them lines and everything was holding us up, I guess. All right. There we go. Awesome. I'll just lay this on top of that. All right. Next thing's next. Get the bolts out of the air-to-air. Here. Too much. All right. Hey, come on. Snap on, let me down. Alright, so we got the hood propped up here. We got to take this cable off here. Get this E-clip off without sending it to the moon. Come on, baby. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Come back just a little bit. There we go. We're going to put that E-clip back on there so we don't lose it. I've got some somewhere because I sent some to the moon one time. Alright, put it back on there. And see if we can't get this unit out of here. I can't remember if these bottom braces, I hope they ain't got to come off. I can't remember. I ain't done this in so long. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. There we go. I think this, yeah, that bushing had us held up. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put this over here for now. Whew. Well, this isn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be, but you can see I've seen it just caked up. But yeah, it's, you can see how everything's kind of caked up in there. Where it looks right here, I've seen the whole, just a wall right there before. So, all right, next thing's next. All right, so we got some of this coil clean right here, like you use on your air conditioner in the house. I ain't got much of it. I thought I had more than that, so I'm gonna have to dilute it a little bit. I hope it's gonna be enough. It's Saturday in a small town, so I doubt I can get any more. Get this thing pumped up. Maybe. If it's not. Alrighty, we're going to spray this sucker down good, get it cleaned up. Flip her around here. Alright. Look at all that mess. Alright, let that sit for a minute. On these, we just gotta do the best we can with this. We have this insert with this huge shroud that makes this completely and entirely a pain. It's already foaming some of this stuff out. Look at that big wad of junk. All right, let's go to the other side. Try and get in here best we can. Ooh, there's a dirt dauber nest. All right. I wonder if I can pick this up and kind of, yeah, kind of set that out of the way. There's another dirt dauber nest. All right. Look at this condenser. My word. Oh, don't let me down now. We're just about out of junk. Yeah, buddy. I can't hear you, dude. Alright, so we're at it still. As you can see, this stuff is not coming out very easy. Ooh, look at that. It's just puking this stuff out. So any rock haulers, grain haulers, anything where you're dusty and dirty all the time, this should be regular maintenance. You ought to be able to run down the road, turn your fan on manually, get it as cool as it will possibly get, and then watch how fast it heats up. And you can kind of gauge how stocked up everything is from there. It is just puking stuff out of there. You can see the water kind of slows down a little bit, and then all of a sudden crap comes out of it. And I know that I have a hole in my boot. Buzz had a snake in his boot, and I've got a hole in mine. Ah. Trying to work around this fan is kind of a pain. I don't have that many blades on the other green truck, so we don't have near the problem getting that off, and we don't have that humongous shroud. Alright, you can see, even though we've washed from the back, now we're washing from the front. We still got just loads and loads and loads of crap coming out this thing. That thing is so filthy. This is probably like the second worst one I've ever seen. Maybe the third. I've done this on about every truck I've ever had. And even some other folks' trucks I've done this on. Look at that. Just try and wash it back and forth and try and keep loosening it up, and we'll spray it. Ooh, shoot. We'll spray it again after we get this washed out. We'll spray it from the front and as good as we can from the back. Judging by this radiator, it looks like it's maybe the fan hub came off at one time and the fan got into the radiator a little bit. Round two with this thing. See what it would look like here. I'm still puking stuff out. Round two with this one. Just to get, there we go, get us a good spray there. Alright, let's look and see what we got here. I really want to do this from the back side first. Oh yeah. It's still puking stuff out of there good. Alright, still going at it. Still finding junk everywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, just come on out of there. Ugh. What a mess. Alright, we're over here on the other side, and second go round about like the first. It's just filth everywhere. This one ain't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Here we go. Maybe like that. There we go, maybe. We ain't getting up in there like I want to. Alright, so we've got everything cleaned up best we can. or as good as I'm going to do it today. I can tell you that. I've spent 3 hours out here washing this crap. And it's still, like, I still get spots, little bitty spots where crap comes out. But you can see on the floor right there all the crap that come out of this thing. Just junk everywhere. So we got to get the air to air back in there. See if I can do this without hurting myself. All right. Remember. Oh man. All right. Get the other side up. Whew, just like that. Oh. All right, time to get this air piping hooked up. You know, I think I'm gonna do the condenser first because I'm gonna have to do some spinning and flipping to get it back there where it needs to be. All right, let's get up here. Ooh. See if we can pick this thing up. Oh. Dang it. There we go. Alrighty. Right down here. We got to go over that. And on that. Just like that. Whew. Dang. Alright. Let's put us a alright, let's get us a nut and a washer on here. I'd rather it look like the Tin Man pissed all over it, other than have to break bolts, the stuff coming back off. And we did, we broke that bolt right there. All right. Put this in from the back. Just like so. They had a couple washers spacing this out. I don't know what the deal was with that, but we'll just do the same thing. We'll put it back like it was. Yeah. Easier said than done. There we go. All right. Little urine from the Tin Man. And here we are. All right, go the other side and do the same old thing. This might be a little tricky here. Come on in there, baby. There you are. Yeah, I lost it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain to get these washers in here, I think. Oh, we lost. No, we didn't. Did we? No, we didn't lose one. Have to hold this just like this and get that up in there. A little bit more. There we go. All right. There we are with that. Go over here to our box of bolts. And a couple of washers here. I did not put this thing on there. Somebody else did some other time ago. So, therefore, I'm not really sure. Like I said, I put it back together without the spacers, and it looked like it was going to hit. So I spaced it just a little bit. Wasn't really crazy about that, but hey, it is what it is. Alright. Get on these. There we are. Alright, got that. Alright, now we got to get our hold down bolt for our air conditioner lines. I forget what size it is. Is it 3/8, I think? Okay. Find my ratchet. Here's the old ratchet. And here's that little old bolt that you can lose so easy. Alright. Well, Annie sees on her. And me. About all it's stuff. I'd say it's about all it's good for, but it's good for a little bit of everything. Alright. Well, this thing right here is not cooperating. I just have to make it cooperate. Hello, Mr. Yellow Jacket. Leave me alone. This bracket must have got tweaked a little bit while we had it off. Alright. If you're wondering what come out of the air to air, that's it. Some of it went out there. In case you're wondering what come out of the air to air, that's what come out of it. All this too. I washed a bunch away with the, when I was washing the radiator out, the more water I put in here, the more it washed it out, but washed this junk away. But that's all the junk, man. There was a lot more than that earlier, so it was definitely worth spending about 4 hours trying to get this thing done. So all right, we're gonna move along and put our shrouds on. All right, let's get our air boot on here. See if we can slide this thing on here. Ah, there we go. Yeah. All right. You always want to get these tight. Run them up with an impact. I like running them up with impact, but you'll break them a lot of times with impact. So That'll do. Alright, get this last shroud on and we're gonna be in business. I'm tired of messing with this today. Alright. I don't know if we got... There we go. Alright. This goes in behind all this, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Does it? Yeah. There's that. Well, there we go. And there's that. Whew. All right. All right, right here. These are studs right here. So you want to be as gentle as you can with those, or you will break them. Ask me how I know. All right. Put this on here, down here. There we go. Little Tin Man piss on it. And there we are. That and all them dang washers, and we ended up one short, did we? Yeah. Well, I guess I gotta go find a washer to put right here. So we got the floor semi-squeegee there and got most of that junk cleaned up. I hate this is all I'm gonna get to do today. But I'm tired and I'm about ready to call her a day. It's already 4 o'clock on a Saturday and I've spent pretty much the entirety of the day, about 5 hours, maybe closer to 6, getting that done. Like I said, I'll probably wash that thing 3 to 4 hours, so maybe longer than that, I don't know. But I'm gonna put this GoPro in the truck and go to the house.